Hello, Pisces. This is Grand Madam with your Astro Tarot reading for the season of Virgo. I'm using my new In the Shadows Oracle deck. Instead of the Astro Dice, it is quite informative and quite specific at the same time. So, we're going to open up. Let me call in the Pisces Tarot team, Aquarius team, you may go, to help me with this reading. And let's pick up the energy. Now, thought forms are also in energy, sound energy or any kind of energy. There is, what would you call it? Thoughts, ideas, intentions, thought forms that ride using the energy as a carrier that comes in. That's another reason. That's another way I read cards. I pick up the energies. That's why sometimes I hear things, clairaudient. Those sounds I hear filter into words in my head. So when you hear me talking, and I'm not talking to you, I could be talking to spirit, or I could be getting impressions from you. Okay? So, what's going on with Pisces in this season of Virgo? Okay. Let's see what the messages are. Start them again. That's better. Yeah. Okay. I understand you better now. I wondered how far this would go. I fantasize about you. I couldn't tell you face to face. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, I know more than you think. Okay, Pisces. This is starting off the bat. Intriguing. From the Hidden Truth Oracle. I understand you better now. What is I understand you better now? I'm afraid to contact you. Oh, wow. That's on under I understand you better now. I know I was a distraction from your pain. I love you. Wow. I wondered how far this would go. That is, I wondered how far this would go. I don't react when people mention you. I replay our conversations over and over. So this seems like you've already separated. I want to feel that way again. I fantasize about you is next. Pisces, you really made an impression here. Or is this you thinking about the other person? I fantasize about you. I hide behind material things. So someone hides behind their money. Instead of becoming intimate, they always want to buy you something. Or is that you, Pisces? I feel you even though we were apart. Yeah, I kind of figured you were separated. I know I messed up everything. Oh boy. I couldn't tell you face to face. Let's see what this is about. Pisces, I have the sense that you got caught up in a situationship that ended rather abruptly and not very pleasantly, or let's just say it really didn't bring the house down, but maybe it could have been done in a better way. I couldn't tell you face to face, like ghosted. I couldn't tell you face to face. What couldn't they tell you face to face? I lost myself for a little while. That means they were acting absolutely crazy. We both know I'm not the one for you. Is this person married, Pisces? I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. That Pisces, that might be you. We need to let each other go. We're not okay. Okay. I wish things can be different. Somebody's married, Pisces. Pisces, you could be married. This is also someone thought it was going to be casual, a little slap and tickle, and then we'd be friends. We might hook up every few once in a while. If I run into you, that's fine. But we're not an everyday thing. We're not in a relationship. And of course, it went south. Okay. Which is what always happens. But feelings were involved. But the other person wasn't free. I'm surprised that that message didn't pop up. They were not free. Let's see what the shamanic deck has to say about this. I understand you better now. I wondered how far this would go. I fantasized about you and I couldn't tell you face to face. So after about what? Some of you it was 6 months, that long. Others of you it was just 2 months. What the hell is 60 days? Come on, to get this deep. And then got ghosted. Just up in no communication. What is this? What is this, spirit? So we have the energies of, oh my goodness, home. Someone made you, they made you feel like you were at home, or you made them feel like they were home. But there was a duality. They had two homes. Great sex. I fantasize about you. Yeah. And it became a burden. I'm telling you, this other person who's married, bottom of the deck, inner journey. Yeah, well, that'll send you on an inner journey because you don't really, you may know the situation, but you're not feeling that situation the way it actually was. You got caught up intensely. There is something called a soul tie. A soul tie was made, and it's no longer being nourished. That's the situation. I'm gonna see what the Rider-Waite has to say about this, and this will be my last reading for the day. Okay, Pisces in the season of Virgo. And now you've got that nagging, pulling, because that soul tie needs to be nourished, and it's not being nourished. So that has got to hurt like hell. That's right into your heart. And it's pulling. It's almost like you have gas, bad case of gas in the heart. I didn't say that as a joke. That is a horrible feeling, Pisces. Horrible feeling. Pisces said, you telling me? Ha! I heard you loud and clear, Pisces. Told you I'm clairaudient. Ooh. Uh-huh. Okay. Overall energy right now. Change. Major change. Yeah. Aries energy, the Emperor. See, this was a short-lived situation. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. So the Emperor, or the one who was in control of the situation, took off. Whether they be male, female, or non-binary, doesn't matter. They changed up on you and tried to give you what you did not want. Like, are you kidding me? I see this, this, and this, and you handed me that? Oh, okay. You want me to take this money? Thank you. To set yourself up for a new beginning here, Pisces. Pisces is still on top, though. I know you don't feel that way. Oh, this is that part of you that has cut through the minutia. Queen of Swords. Pisces, you're in Queen of Swords mode. Cutting through the minutia, as I said. And now you're emotionally withdrawn. Well, yeah. If anybody's emotionally withdrawn, it's this woman right here. And that is, like I said, males, females, non-binaries. We're looking at energy here. This is all, even though they have men and women on here and children, it's all energies. And a page is an immature energy, or like a seed energy, something that's getting started. It hasn't completely. It's not in the middle of things. It's not in the heat of things, but it's like a fresh beginning, the really beginning of something. And in this situation, it was a false start. Nothing's more frustrating than a false start. You are not ruined, Pisces. It just feels that way right about now. But no, you're not ruined. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You're thinking a lot of bad thoughts. And you want to love her right now. You need to be held right now. But there is hope. You're the star, my love. You get through this. And it might be a good idea if you kind of hold back off your feelings at least a year, so that you really get to know these folks and where they're coming from. Right now, your sense of confidence has been impacted. Oh yeah, look. Your confidence is shattered. Some of you, not all of you, but some of you are up at night. You can't sleep. Try Valerian root if you can. Valerian, Valerian. That'll help you sleep, but make sure you can handle it. Ask your doctor first, or look it up on Google. You feel that you've been played and manipulated. That's what this is. They played me like a piano. No, well. And they promised me this wonderful situation. I thought I was going to be in a stable relationship. That was a false start, my love. We all have them. Yeah, they're frustrating, but they're not devastating. Okay, Pisces? Easy for me to say, sorry, dear. Not to make light of it. Now you're up and down at the same time. You're being a fish. You're being two fish. You're feeling unbalanced. All right, let's take a look at this. Oh, Pisces. Trying to hold on to the past. After the tower is blown up, there's no past to hold on to. It's gone. But you want your answers and you're going for them now. You feel like you've been left high and dry, and that you just don't know what, you can't move forward. It's almost like with this new relationship, you were left alone within the relationship. You were lonely in that relationship. It was not that long. You thought you'd have the happy family, the wealth, and all that. And you just ended up with confusion, and being left behind. Your question is, was it worth it? It was worth it to teach you a lesson. I'll leave it like that. You put so much of yourself into it, and some of you may have put some money into it. And here's your card, Pisces. You're Queen of Cups. And being a Queen of Cups, you are usually intuitive about things. But let me tell you something about that too. There are people out here, I haven't even finished yet, and they're agreeing with me. There are people out here who know how to fake an emotional connection. They're very well practiced at it. And you may have run into someone like that. And what you were feeling was a connection, was not a natural connection, but something they knew how to psychically create and manipulate your intuition. Okay? For loving purposes, romance purposes. And well, at least you're standing on your 2 feet. You need a crutch right now, hold on to it as long as you have to. What was the untold story? He or she had to go back to their other person, more than likely their spouse. There's a Queen of Wands in this. My Queen of Wands card is usually the side chick card. So if you were the side chick and didn't know it, that's one thing. And sometimes you can be, how can I put this? Not quite a side chick at all, but someone who can hold space. While guys too, side chicks, side guys, side dudes. Sometimes you have people who have separated from their spouse or from their partner, and they're not speaking. And in the meantime, you meet these people who are out and about, who have been removed from the premises. And while you're with them, they are in constant contact with the person who removed them from their premises, trying to get back home. Okay? So, like, you're holding space for them, holding space for someone who is not going to be with you. But believe you have fun times, great conversations. There goes that connection again, and they know good and damn well that they're trying to go back home. And when they disappear, when they ghost you, they're home. They're in. They're in. It's going to take a minute to get through this, but just be patient with yourself, Pisces. It's not your fault. Yeah, see, now you're burdened by conflict. What are you conflicted about? They weren't real. They weren't, you have a better understanding about that now. If you knew then what you know now, would you have done it? Would you have involved yourself? That's how you look at that. You don't worry about that. You don't be conflicted with yourself about that. You weren't in that, manipulation, yeah. Why shouldn't you have seen that? Because you weren't ready to see it. If you already learned the lesson, you wouldn't have the lesson to learn, okay? Stop beating yourself up. And see, the angels got into that too. This is the judgment card. It's not only about decision. It's not only a yes card. It is also a card from interference or divine intervention, okay? Divine intervention pulled you out of that just in time. Spend time with your friends and family. They know the truth by now. And they also know it's over. And this cat if you don't get off my feet, why? I'll feed you after I finish this. I'm sorry, Pisces. It's a feline that wants my attention. Some of you are trying to work through this situation, but things are happening just too quickly. So just let things unfold. Let things unfold. Right now, you're walking around feeling like filled with emotions and not showing any pain or anything else. That's okay. Still waters are running deep, but in the meantime, you're mentally a mess. Try meditation. And your intuition, you think your intuition is firing now, though, isn't it? Because you're beginning to understand things better. One moment, if you don't stop, cat, you're seeing things clearly. Things have been illuminated for you. And now you know how to fend off certain things. People moving too fast. You might end up, this is the card of my collaboration on the job, of my presentation. You don't have to walk around a place looking with a mean mug. No, you don't have to do that. You can smile pleasantly. Nobody needs to know that you're stalemated and don't know what to do with your life right about now. You don't do anything with your life. You need to heal, and here's a meditation card. Find a place of peace, emotional peace for yourself. If you can, treat yourself to a spa. One moment. I'm sorry. This cat is really bugging me. I'm back, Pisces. Where was I? Treat yourself to a spa. Go hang out with your Virgo friend who got some money, has some money to spend to take you out to dinner or something. Enjoy yourself. And stop letting this person block you emotionally, intellectually. Probably a Capricorn at that, okay? But yeah, that's what that was. And now that you know, choices made, yeah, the decisions made to move on. Well, yeah, I'm sure, especially if they've ghosted you. You don't wait for their call. I know, you're going to miss that money. They were very generous with you. First sign of trouble. No, you don't work. Not new beginnings. Don't even think of yourself as a fool. There's nothing wrong with wanting a marriage and a happy family, but you really have to be highly selective about who you allow to do that with. Okay, Pisces? You are going to be fine. This is just one of those lessons learned, and it was a spiritual lesson. I can tell because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 major arcana. Did I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I just have a feeling there's another one somewhere. Probably in the back of the deck. But 4 major arcana, that was a life-changing situation. You went through that scenario so that you could be positioned in a better place now that you know what that was all about. These, what do you call them? What do you call those? Love bombing. Anyone who comes to love bond you, Pisces, does not mean you any good. It's all about them. I'm sorry. It's not about you. Okay? But right now, you need to love bomb yourself. And on that note, I'm signing off for the rest of the day. Much love, Pisces.